Okay, right, so we are ready for the next run, and it is Joseph who's on the other end, and yeah, I will hand you guys over to him. So here we go.
And the graphics are a bit worse, so yeah. But I think I wanted to give this a go because no one's tried it before. I figured, why not, right? So this is Finland, and Finland's quite hard because you have these ditches on the side, and if you, like, I guess attack them in the wrong angle, you'll spin out. So you have to be really careful of those edges there. Of course, you can use these fences to help you out, actually. But yeah, this is the Game Boy Advance version of a rather popular rally game, and you'll be seeing, you'll be seeing a bit more of this tomorrow. But I think they did a decent job in creating this game. Oh my! Well, yeah, the AI in this mode isn't too challenging, really. Um, unless you're screwing up absolutely horrifically, you'll stay ahead of them, especially on this track, and France is pretty easy too. But for the most part, they mimic the console or PC versions of the tracks okay, at least in terms of terrain and stuff, what to expect with grip and all that. So, oh, and that happened. This is gonna happen a lot in this game. When you spin out, oh yeah, it happens. But yeah, we're using the Ford Puma because it's the fastest car in the game. It's faster than we thought originally the Focus was. Like, they had come to the conclusion that the Focus was the fastest car, but then we reconsidered, and actually it's the Puma because it weighs less. Therefore, it's just faster off the line and all that, so. It's a bit of a weird car to be the best one, but there you have it. Of course, it's hard to do these tracks because you can't see far in front of you, so memorization will mean good things. And yeah. And then you can get good at this. This is not the best display of skill, but yes. So that's France, or sorry, Finland, and now we move on to France. France is pretty easy. Oh, yeah, and should have said thanks for the good luck, Hypno. So this is a lot more grippy and more responsiveness and all that, but it's still quite technical. That's what you have to watch out for. It is very technical. You can, of course, do like small cuts. Oh, mistake. But you can do little things like that. It's not going to save you really any time, but just staying on the asphalt is generally a good idea. Oh, if you had a heavier car and you get into a situation like that, you might not be able to recover so easily. So this is another good thing about this car, is that the actual recovery is better. But due to the like in a little bit different whatever. Due to the technical limitations of this game, it can become quite frustrating to play, do good at, because it's hard to see in front of you, and you have to get used to some of the more weird physics going on in this game. Physics here are pretty normal. You could get used to them pretty quickly and all that. But when we get to places like Sweden and UK, it gets weird. And it can be rather frustrating to counteract the strange terrain physics. And we had a choice of manual and automatic, and you'd think, naturally it'd go with manual because it's probably going to be faster, like it would be in the normal version of the game. But there's a weird thing going on with the manual transmission in this game, in that it seems like you have to press like twice or it reacts too late or something, but the transmission is it's finicky. And you'll probably end up losing time because you're not shifting at optimal points and all that, so... I'm not sure what else is there to say. If I think of stuff, I'll go ahead and say it. But, you have a decent variety of vehicles. You unlock more, obviously, if you complete the harder championships, so all your favorite rally cars like Stratos and whatnot, like, you know. But the starting cars they actually vary quite a bit, just like in the actual game. It's not really just a case of you pick whatever. They do have their differences, and some cars are much better than others, like the Lancer is the worst car because it's very heavy and doesn't have impressive stats whatsoever. Impressive handling characteristics. So that's France finished. Now we move on to Sweden, and as you'd expect, it's going to be fairly difficult. Oh yeah, this one could be a bit of a challenge, I think. You have to be careful, brake early and all that stuff. Oh, we're behind this guy, and that's nice. These darker bits are like, I guess, slush? They act like slush. They're very slippery, and you have to be really careful. Like, if you're going around a bend, and they happen to be in the middle of it, it can really screw you up. Like, you can see that right there. There should be one in a bend. Yeah, there you are. Yeah, this stuff can really screw you up. AI doesn't seem to be too worried by it, but it will. Other than that, the snow physics are quite, again, predictable. You expect it to handle like it does, and it's actually quite decent to drive once you get used to it. Not the best line. Actually, that doesn't work too bad. Oh yeah, this is a bit scary. Oh my. Oh yeah. Yeah, thank you. If everything's working properly, you can hear me and all that stuff. Should have probably checked before, but we're all good, I think. Oh my goodness. We have made an oopsie. And there they come. You have to be careful. There's like a kind of a straightaway in this track, and there's a small bend, like a really minor S-bend, but it can totally screw you up because there's trees at the apexes, and if you hit them at high speed, that's bad. That's very bad. Let's put it that way. Oh, hit you again. Why is a Corolla at the front? Man, I don't know what we determined. It's a rather middle of the road performance in terms of performance. more on the weaker side, actually. Subaru is pretty decent, but the Ford Focus is second to none. Really, it's a good car, but then we figured out the Puma's better, so. There's a S-bend. Is this it? Yeah, this is, I guess you could call this a little bit of an S-bend. But yeah, if you stay to the right and you're flying through there, bad news. Oh, bit of a mistake. Oh my. But I haven't really talked about the technicals of this game. I think it's using Mode 7, which is the same kind of, I guess, graphics engine that powers Mario Kart and stuff like that on the Game Boy Advance. So there's no, like, elevation, I guess. Let's put it that way. No elevation. Tracks are flat. But I think, considering the limitations here, it's probably a good thing that there's no elevation. Otherwise you could see even less. So that's Sweden finished. Now we move on to Australia. This one's not so bad, I don't think. The terrain is quite good. And could be a lot of hazards, though. Australia likes to fill itself with all kinds of shit to hit and stuff like that, so you gotta be a little cautious. But the terrain is good to drive on. Just enough grip. A lot of jumps in Australia too. Don't confuse yourself there. That's the thing. You don't know if that's the right way or not. Pretty short track, this one. I'm not sure now if Sweden or... I think Kenya is actually quite... I think that's the longest one. UK is maybe like a minute 5, minute 10 maybe. But yeah, these arcade tracks, generally, they give you a great idea of what to expect in the any percent run. What kind of terrain, what kind of obstacles, what kind of everything to expect. So it's like that's a good representation of what you think it's going to be. But I was talking about the graphics a little bit earlier, and I think, yeah, it's pretty impressive. The developers did a good job. So, yeah. Yo, hey. But, yeah, developers did a good job. It doesn't look fantastic blown up, but I'm sure back in the day people were rather impressed. There we go. And Kenya next. Thing I don't like about Kenya is there's a lot of like fake turns. So like it starts going left and then immediately to the right, and it will throw you off. It's very annoying actually. Other than that, wide open, just like the Kenya in the normal game. There's a lot of room for error. Like this. Good driving right there. Oh my. Oh my. Right there, you see? That's what I'm on about. It's like, oh, you're gonna go left? No, you're not. So this is very much a right turn track. This is like, I don't know if that's asphalt or mud. Judging by the grip, it's not mud. Could be like, yeah, the asphalt you see in the normal game. Yeah, this is the longest track for sure. I'm guessing you can already tell that. I'm maxing out the speed. Oh, scary. Ow. Thankfully there's no damage. Ow. Yeah. I'm sure you can get good at this, definitely. We already did some pretty decent times. Pretty decent times on the normal game on the any percent, so I'm sure the same thing can happen here. Even more so, you know? I mean, the run is shorter, there's less, you can do more of these runs. Man, yeah, this could definitely be improved. Yeah, that's sudden. You're going so fast. Uh, I was expecting to go through, but limitations. Maybe forgiveness. Oh no, now we're making some big mistakes, yo. Towards the end now. Yep. And now it's the UK. This one's hard. I'll just put it out there. This one is difficult. You start off on this terrain. I can't tell you what it is. It's like dirt with some stuff on the side, and it's very slippery. You make a wrong move, and you're done. You have to be very cautious on this terrain. I think this is mud with some stuff on the side. This is the last track. Then you come up some asphalt. Grippy and all. Oh my, we hit the sides. That's something you'll just have to learn. Make sure you take that hairpin there, don't go forward. Oh yeah, sides again. AI. Oh, thanks for that. Yeah, this is very... I'm making a lot of mistakes here. Most definitely be improved in the future. Oh. Oh, ooh, good. Oh my, what has happened? That was very, very interesting. I'm not sure what was going... Oh, whatever. Thank you very much. Now, I'm not sure. This game, for the most part, runs smooth. Suffers from a little bit of frame rate dipping here and there. It's not too bad. Oh, yeah. And he hit that wall there. No, not the sides. Not the sides. Man. Final lap. Oh man, you're screwing up. Look at you all over the place. What you doing? Good to know the AI can actually screw up as well, you know. They're not just on some laser path or something. Pretty funny to think that the AI in this game is potentially better than, I don't know, the Gran Turismo 5 or something. That's quite funny, actually. No. I didn't want to drive too much to the left or to the right. I'd spin out then. And we're done. Time. That's... Yeah, I think this is the end. That's fine.
Right.
Yep.
That was a 22:58, Joseph. Well
Oh,
done.
oh yeah, okay, so that was under 25. I thought it was going to be between 20 and 25 minutes, but I gave myself a buffer, so...
Way on the 30. You're
Yeah.
way on the 30, and you're on the 25. Easy.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, thank you for the GGs.
Yeah, GG. GG. Well done.
Yeah, it was...
Very nice. Oh, we've got Marathon up next, so that gets him up. Yeah, on to the next run.